morning, Tincher families. Gabrielle Wood, our Student Council President, will be leading us in the flag salute.
Please stand. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please stay standing for the national anthem.
Families, please be seated. Thank you to Mrs. Yoon and our 7th and 8th grade chorus. Well done, middle schoolers. Well, welcome to Tincher's 2015 8th grade promotion. This is a wonderful group of students, and I'm so happy to be able to share in the excitement and the celebration and the good feelings that I know you are all feeling today, because it has been an absolute pleasure to have the opportunity to get to know these students. We have scholars, we have athletes, we have competitors, we have all kinds of kids in this class, and it's really an outstanding group, and I know that you all are very proud of them. I am particularly honored and delighted to be introducing our keynote speaker this morning, who is Mr. John Meyer, one of our school board member for this part of Long Beach. Many, many years ago, even decades ago, and I'm not going to tell you how long ago, but a long time ago, I was a student at Wilson High School. And I was always a pretty good student, but I didn't have a lot of confidence in myself. In my senior year, they had started a new program called Senior Honors, and I didn't think that I was good enough to be in that class. And maybe the second day of school during passing period, I was walking down the hall, and Mr. Meyer came up to me and he said, "Rosemary, why aren't you in the Senior Honors class? Go to the counselor right now and tell her that Mr. Meyer said to sign you up." And I did, and I can't tell you what a difference that made for me that year, that somebody believed me in that way. And Mr. Meyer has been so helpful for me in my career, so it's really an honor to have him come. He has been a teacher, a coach, and a principal all over this district, and I'm just so happy to welcome John Meyer.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Sissons. I want to congratulate this wonderful promotional class of the 8th grade. What good-looking young people they are, and what an outstanding year they've had in terms of their personal and intellectual success. I also want to thank the parents, the guardians of these young people. There's a lot of joy and love in being a parent or a guardian, but it's also hard work. And I can say the same for our teaching staff. Teaching is hard work, and particularly middle school teachers, unless you have a love for your students, you're not going to be very successful. And I know that the staff here at Tincher loves their kids, holds the highest standards for them, and makes sure that they all succeed. We have a wonderful support staff here at Tincher also. I had the pleasure of joining Mrs. Sissons on a trip this last spring to Sacramento, where Tincher Preparatory School was given the highest honor by our state educators. So this is a dynamite school. The day is to feature our young people, so I'll end with that note. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, Mr. Meyer. And actually, before we do go forward, I do want to take a moment to honor and celebrate our 8th grade teaching staff. Mrs. Yokoyama is not here today. Sadly, she's out on medical leave. And Mr. Provost, our math teacher, he has a child graduating today, so he is not here. But they are incredibly important members of our team. We also have Mr. Jack Souders, who teaches Spanish and English language arts. We have Anne-Marie Lander, who teaches history, does the yearbook, student government, you name it, she does it. And we have our newest member of our staff, who's just become a member of our family, Heather Rosenthal, who teaches science and English. All right, I am delighted to ask Jocelyn Bass to come up to give our first student speech.
Hello, Tincher students and families. This is my 9th year at Tincher. Throughout those years, I've experienced ups, downs, and things beyond my imagination. One thing has remained constant throughout those 9 years: my family. No, I'm not talking about my parents and siblings. The family that I'm talking about is the one here at Tincher. For some, this term was both the first and last year at this school. I believe that all my fellow classmates can agree on the fact that this school has shaped us, for better or for worse. Whether today marks your day of 9 years or just your final day, this school and its students have impacted you. And that's exactly what a family is meant to do: change your mannerisms, encourage you to do your best, and argue with you on a daily basis. My years at Tincher are very memorable, which makes it even harder to say goodbye. I remember coming to the school as a kindergartner and being completely horrified after seeing the 8th graders for the first time. My first impression of the school was that it was a gigantic maze, far too large to comprehend. After spending so much time here, I have come to realize that the school is far from large and the 8th graders are far from terrifying. Even so, there has always been a crippling fear inside of me about the future ahead. I'm sure my fellow graduates can agree that the future is very scary. It doesn't matter if it's your first day of 6th grade or the beginning of high school. We've all experienced this nervousness. My nervousness for my 8th grade year was soon squashed with the help of my friends and supportive teachers. The teachers at Tincher are supportive, lighthearted, and incredibly brilliant. Even though they made a habit of assigning homework to us in every subject, I would like to thank them for their hard work. They put up with their constant defiance and still crack the occasional lame joke. Our teachers have made it possible for us to stand on this stage today, and for that, I give them the highest praise. I would like to also congratulate the most important people in our lives, our parents. You have held our hands through all these years and continue to cheer us on at all times. Thank you to all the parents and guardians in the audience today. Because of you guys, we're able to enjoy this moment. These years were hard and tiresome, but as I mature, I'm realizing how important these times were. They created a foundation for our lives as teenagers, and I couldn't be more grateful for these past 3 years. Now we must venture into the unknown. There will be no one to hold our hands through this 4-year journey. I encourage my 8th grade class to follow their passions and become leaders in high school.
Congratulations, Tigers. We made it.
Well done, Jocelyn. All right, now I'm very excited to begin the presentation of special awards. We have a number of them this morning. And I'm going to begin with the Lyman Lowe Award. And the focus of this scholarship is to provide an opportunity for students who have evidenced a potential for academic success. So would Lizbeth Monteroso please come to the stage? And parents, we're going to have, if you feel the moment you need to come up and take a picture, we're going to offer plenty of time for that. So, thank you. We have several scholarships to award. The first one is the College Promise Scholarship, a $250 scholarship for a student who aspires to go on to higher education, and that is for Cyrus Jackson. There's also a letter from our superintendent, Chris Steinhauser, in this folder. Our next awards are for our Gear Up Trust Awards. We have 2 8th graders who earned those this year, and that's $2,000 that is put in a trust account for them, and then once they enroll in a university or college, that money is available to them. And our 8th graders are Julim Tang and Jashawn Jackson. Our next award is for the most inspiring student. This is a student who inspires classmates, teachers, family, and friends to show dedication and tenacity towards excellence. And that this year went to Omar Killam. You can see how his classmates feel about him. Okay, next we had the next awards go to students who competed in academic competitions. The first one is for the 2015 Geography Bee, and without a doubt, hands down, Eli Howe was the winner of that award. Also in the realm of academic competition, we had a very challenging Jeopardy championship, or champion game here. And William Terlinden won both the 8th grade championship and the school championship. So William. All right, 2 awards from the Daughters of American Revolution. For the DAR essay contest winner, that's Hannah Gumbas. Also from the Daughters of the American Revolution, Good Citizen Award, Good Citizenship, a student who demonstrates citizenship qualities of honor, service, and leadership. And we have 2 students, Sydney Laura and Robert Pell. And we'll go ahead and stop right there. And so parents, if you'd like to come forward and take a picture of these champions, you are welcome to.
I'm sorry.
All right, students, you may return to your seats. Thank you. We did present the perfect attendance for 8th grade awards at the Evening of Excellence earlier in the week, but I do want to just honor those students again today. They're going to stand at their seats. Perfect attendance matters. When kids are out sick and parents ask for homework, and I'm always happy when they do, but it's those instructional minutes during the day, the projects they're doing with their classmates, the conversations they're engaged in, that's where real learning's taking place. So when students are here every day, they tend to be very successful. So students, when I call your name, please stand and remain standing, and then we'll give a big round of applause at the end. We have Arlette Arroyo, Brianna Gonzalez, Casey Wong, Axel Ruiz, Brianna Santiago, Aldo Kiev, Ruby Prosser, Marcus Davila, Mario Enriquez, Jashawn Jackson, Robert Powell, Misaki Shimizu, David Rydell, and Marissa Saturino. Let's give those scholars a round of applause. Thank you, students. You may be seated. Now I would like to call Ms. Lander to the stage to acknowledge the members of our student government.
Good morning, parents and families. I have the pleasure of being the student government advisor for the past 15 years here. And we have elections every September, and students are elected. And we had a wonderful group of 8th graders this year. Real, true leaders, and I encourage those of you who haven't got a chance to lead to really think about doing something in ASB or in your local community to serve some leadership. Will the following people stand? Gabrielle Wood, our president. Marissa Satriano, our treasurer. Noah Astle, Jashawn Jackson, Sydney Lara, Jaden Nem, Ruby Prosser, Alan Rivera, Tyler So, and Miles Womack. These students spent one lunch every single week working on ASB stuff. I mean, we had to approve every single field trip and party and pizza and the whole bit. So they were really wonderful leaders, and I encourage you to continue to serve in some leadership position. Thank you.
Thank you for your service, students, and to Ms. Lander. And it is a big job. Before I can sign checks to spend money out of the ASB account, it all has to be approved by the student government. So it's really an important leadership role, and where's an opportunity for students to learn some real life skills. Our next student speech will be presented by Sydney Lara.
I personally believe that we Tincher scholars wouldn't be who we are today without help from our incredible teachers. Our teachers helped me realize how math and science could be applied anywhere in everyday life. They also showed me how important and interesting history and English are to learn. I knew I could always reach out and trust my teachers with any problems I encountered. Though our parents might not have enjoyed helping us on the many fun projects we had this year, I see the value in having done them. When I first came to Tincher, I was unsure what to expect. However, to my surprise, I was welcomed with many friendly faces. My middle school experience has been the best 3 years of my life. Tincher has given me many opportunities. Not many students can say they went on many field trips to entertaining and educational places. Malcolm X once said, "The future belongs to those who prepare for it today." I feel Tincher has truly prepared us for high school, college, and beyond. With the skills taught to us, I believe we can be great adults in the future as long as we are willing to put in the effort. I also want to thank Tincher for bringing together all the amazing people I've met over the years. I've made awesome friends and I've learned from teachers. I've beside hardworking and funny classmates, and we've gone through long testing and hard homework together through the whole year. Because of them, I had an even better 8th grade year than I could have hoped for. As I continue to meet new people throughout the rest of my life, I don't think I'll ever forget the ones I met this year. And as I look around, designers, Broadway stars, athletes, engineers, and animators. And to our parents and family members, I thank you for helping us succeed since we were first able to attend school. Your support has motivated us to strive to do our best in school and at home. You allowed us to invite friends over for study groups and stay up past curfew to finish homework. Overall, I'm proud I will always be a Tincher Tiger. And as two wise men once said, it's time to get crack-a-lackin' on summer, doing whatever tickles your fancy.
Crack-a-lackin', I like it. Thank you, Sydney. Mrs. Rosenthal, Mrs. Rosenthal is going to assist me in presenting the next awards. The next awards are for the California Junior Scholarship Federation Honor Medallion recipients. The Honor Medallion is given to 8th graders who are CJSF eligible a total of 3 semesters and complete a minimum of 2.5 hours of community service each semester they are eligible. So as I call your name, students, if you come forward, Mrs. Rosenthal will present you with your medal. Then I'll have you stand at the front of the stage, and then at the end, parents will be able to take a picture of this very prominent group of students. So beginning with Jocelyn Bass, Chloe Buggs, Grace Kulke, Isabella Garcia, Nicholas Gonzalez, Annalise Guthman, Eve Kurtz, Sydney Lara, Elizabeth Loveridge, Ruby Prosser, Hunter Richmond, Riker Roman, Sage Solis, Melissa Sattery, Misaki Shimizu, Chloe Smith, Tylee Sweet, Julian Tang, Isabella Velasco, Miles Womack, and Gabrielle Woods. So students represent both scholarship and community service. We're having a metal malfunction up here, but we're working it out. All right, let's give this group of students a round of applause. All right, students, I didn't realize that we also have a certificate for each of you. So as I call your name, then you can receive your certificate and head back to class. Sorry about that. But, no, not class. Back to your seats. That would be great. Mr. Souders is going to help. So, Jocelyn Bass, Chloe Buggs, you're welcome. Grace Kolke, Isabella Garcia, Nicholas Gonzalez, Annalise Guthman, Eve Kurtz, Sydney Lara, Elizabeth Loveridge, Ruby Prosser, Hunter Richmond, Riker Roman, Sage Solis, Marissa Saturino, Masaki Shimizu, I finally got it, yay, Chloe Smith, Tylee Sweet, Julim Tang, Isabella Velasco, Gabrielle Wood, and Miles Womack. One more round of applause for these great kids. All right, now this is the one I think all the students have been waiting for, and these are the most likely to awards. They were voted on by classmates. So the most likely to win an Academy Award in the movies, Jake Wyant. Yeah, come on up and we'll have you stand in front and then we'll take a picture at the end. Most likely to win a music Grammy, Jocelyn Bass. Most likely to win a Nobel Peace Prize, William Terlinden. Most likely to win an Olympic gold medal, Chloe Buggs. Most likely to win an academic scholarship, Robert Pell. Most likely to be on the cover of Forbes magazine, Rashawn Holt. Also most likely to be on the cover of Forbes magazine, Gabby Wood. Most likely to be on the cover of 17 magazine, Marissa Saturino. Most likely to be on America's Got Talent, Alan Rivera. Most likely to have the best school spirit, Elizabeth Loveridge. These awards are holding very true, I think. Most likely to be in the NFL, Keon Markham. If you had the pleasure of watching Keon and his twin, Kewan, play football this year, it was very exciting. Most likely to be in the NFL, Kewan Markham. Most likely to be on American Idol, Kanaya Mora. Most likely to be the boy on America's Best Dance Crew, Anand Chan. Also most likely to be the boy on America's Best Dance Crew, Jaden Nem. Most likely to be on Project Runway, Tyler Rada. Most likely to become a multi-millionaire, Jashawn Jackson. Most likely to have their own music group, Christopher Bardells. In In the same category, most likely to have their own musical group, Nicholas Gonzalez. Yeah. Most likely to be the next America's Next Top Model, Raylyn Rios. These girls in their high heels on this stage is makes me nervous. Most likely to have their own MTV reality show, Rachel Astores. Most likely to be the final contestant on Survivor, Christian Reed. And finally, most likely to take Miss Rosemary M. Sisson's place, Angel Bermudez. Not too soon, because I love this job. Looking good, Angel. Okay, parents, now's your chance.
I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. Thanks, Juan.
Okay, students, I promise not to send you back to class, but you may make your way carefully back to your seats. All right, and now this is the moment that we all came for today. We will be calling each student to come to the stage, received their promotion certificate, and officially promote. So our second grade teacher, Mr. Shook, who's known many of these students over the years, will be calling their names. Then students will be coming to the stage. They'll be receiving their their promotion certificate from the teachers. They'll shake my hand. We'll stand up here. We've taught them how to face forward so that you can get a good picture.
It is my great pleasure to announce the graduating class of 2015. Leading off is Emma Araujo, who aspires to be a successful adult and wants to be remembered as being a kind friend. Marilyn Arachiga aspires to be a social worker, and she also wants to be remembered for being a great friend. Jesus Arellano, a nuclear engineer, and wants to be remembered for his intelligence. Am I still getting it? Am I too close? I'm still getting it. Oh, now we can hear me. Thanks, Nitsky. Arlette Yvette Arroyo aspires to be a lawyer when she grows up. Wants to be remembered for the girl with the beautiful smile and being athletic. Noah Astle aspires to be a college graduate and wants to be remembered for his kindness, and that's it. Chandra Atkinson aspires to be a social worker and work with children and wants to be remembered for being friendly and making people laugh. It is the best medicine. Christopher Bardalis wants to be a wealthy businessman and wants to be remembered for being a good friend. Jennifer Barragan aspires to be successful in life and wants to be remembered for her friendliness. Jocelyn Bass aspires to be a successful performer and wants to be remembered for her infectious laugh. Angel Bermudez, looking forward to traveling the world and wants to be remembered for being called Coach or Cam's Light. Samuel Bonner aspires to be an engineer and wants to be remembered for his kindness. Chloe Bugs aspires to help children, wants to be remembered as an athletic scholar and for her amazing personality. Annan Chan aspires to be a business owner or an investor, and he brought his investment group with him. He wants to be remembered as the kid who could dance. Camille Chiak aspires also to be an engineer and wants to be remembered for being a great friend. Caitlin Chin aspires to be a successful adult working in the medical field and wants to be remembered for her intelligence, laughter, honesty, and loyalty. Grace Kolke aspires to work with children and become a mother. She wants to be remembered as a girl with a loud laugh and a friendly smile. Isaiah Davis aspires to be a professional NBA player and wants to be remembered for being both nice and respectful. Marcus Diavola aspires to be another professional NBA player who wants to be remembered for being really great at sports. Mohammed Twig aspires to be a lawyer and most importantly wants to be remembered for being a kind person. Rachel Astoris also aspires to work in the medical field and wants to be remembered for being a helpful and understanding person. Anaya Gant would like to become an obstetrician and would like to be remembered for being nice and a funny friend to everyone. Isabella Elise Garcia would like to be a veterinarian and is a good friend, family member, and wants to be remembered for her athletic ability in swimming. Bailey Geddes would like to be a professional photographer who would like to be remembered for her friendly personality. Brianna Gonzalez looks to a future as a professional soccer player that is remembered for her sense of humor and friendliness. Karina Gonzalez would like to be a doctor who is also known as a great friend. Nicholas Gonzalez would like to be a professional hockey player. Wow. And wants to be remembered for his sense of humor. Hannah Gumbas aspires to be a pediatrician, remembered for her friendliness and academic skill. Annalise Guthman looks forward to a successful high school career and wants to be remembered for her fun personality, laughter, and kindness. Lauren Harding and her cheering section. Wants to be a successful adult and to be remembered for her nice and fun personality and always trying her hardest in school. Bradley Heyman Gary looks forward to being a professional baseball player for the Dodgers. He'd like to be remembered for his sense of humor, intelligence, and athletic abilities. Mario Enriquez would like to be successful in life and wants to be remembered for being kind to everyone. Audrey Hernandez looks forward to being an animator for Disney and to be remembered for her colorful hair and drawing ability. Janet Hibson would like to travel the world helping others and wants to be remembered for her outgoing, spunky personality. Ryan Hickson, a future computer programmer who also wants to be remembered for his sense of humor. Rashawn Holt, looking forward to life as a comedic actor, wants to be remembered for his comedic value and talkative habits. Where's his mom? I know that's true. Where is she? Eli Howe, looking forward to being a successful college student who wants to be remembered for academic achievement. Jay Sean Jackson, who is deciding between becoming a detective or a social worker and wants to be remembered for his leadership skills. Cyrus Jackson, looking forward to a successful high school career and wants to be remembered for being a successful scholar. Aldo Keeve aspires also to be an engineer, being remembered for academic excellence and a shy personality. Omar Killam, looking forward to life in the skies as a pilot and wants to be remembered for being kind and polite. Erica Cole would like to travel the world and wants to be remembered for her friendliness. Eve Kurtz wants to be a successful, happy person when she grows up and wants to be remembered for her laughter and her academic excellence. Sydney Lara also looks forward to life as a successful adult, wants to be remembered for helping others, having school spirit, and making others smile. Irene Labadias, looking forward to becoming an actress who wants to be remembered for being a helpful, funny, smart friend. Arturo Limas, a life in service as a U.S. Marine or in the U.S. Army, wants to be remembered for being friendly, his academic excellence, and his laughter. Casey Long will be traveling the world and being remembered for his athletic abilities, especially in football. Ivan Lopez, life as a professional soccer player awaits him, who wants to be remembered for being funny and for his soccer playing ability. Jacob Lopez, looking forward to becoming a college graduate and would like to be remembered as the kid with glasses. Alfredo Lopez wants to succeed in high school and also to be remembered for his wonderful sense of humor. Libby Loveridge would like to use her imagination, become creative, and also be a mother, and wants to be remembered for always doing what is right. And moving to the other side of the stage, Kiwan Markham. Aspires to be a professional athlete or an entrepreneur and wants to be remembered for being a great person and his athletic success. You could smile. You are not seeing double. Our next graduate is Keon Markham, who would like to be a professional football player who wants to be remembered as a good athlete and a nice person. Nicolo Martinez aspires to be an artist, graphic designer, engineer, and video game designer who would like to be remembered for his comedic remarks, his respect for authority, his amazing drawings, and complete honesty.
Yeah!
Michaela McClellan aspires to be someone who helps children everywhere and to be remembered for her laughter, kindness, and hard work. Amber McMahon, a future pediatrician who wants to be remembered for her friendliness and beautiful laughter. And the lady with the crown, Ariana Momo, wants to be an extremely successful person remembered for her sense of humor and ability to make friends. Lisbeth Monteroso aspires to become multilingual, become a photographer, and help those in other countries. She would like to be remembered for being a nice, kind, and generous person. Kanaya Mora looks forward to life as a housewife and wants to be remembered for being a best friend and a great singer. Katya Moran looks forward to life in the medical field and wants to be remembered for being helpful and a nice person. Kiko Nand aspires to be part of the Long Beach City government. She would like to be remembered for being kind and helpful. Just the kind of person we need in politics. Jaden Nim, looking forward to life as a performer and wants to be remembered for his friendliness and hard work. Emily Newkirk, looking forward to success in high school, who is remembered for being a good friend and athlete. Jared O'Brien, who wants to become a professional athlete and successful adult. He would like to be remembered for his grades. Raisa Ojeda aspires to be a multi-millionaire businesswoman who wants to be remembered for her silliness as well as her outstanding scholarliness. Jacqueline Olson aspires to be a successful adult remembered for her friendliness. Robert Pell also looks forward to becoming a successful adult that's remembered for being a scholar as well as a friend. Delaire Peoples, looking forward to life on the courts as a professional basketball player who wants to be remembered for being a good student and that he was always active. Zach Perez, life in the ring as a UFC fighter who wants to be remembered as that fun kid. Ruby Prosser, a A busy future as a lifeguard, violinist, and athlete. She would like to be remembered for being a great friend, daughter, sister, and remembered for her all-around excellence in academic, sports, and music. Elijah Ramos. 50-yard line, professional NFL player who wants to be remembered for being funny and nice. Tyler Rauda, looking forward to traveling the world and being remembered for always helping people out. Christian Reed aspires to be a computer engineer who's remembered for his academic excellence. Hunter Richmond, forward to becoming a doctor who's remembered for her hard work, laughter, academic and athletic excellence.
I missed it. Didn't get his picture.
David Rydell, looking forward to life as an engineer, like to be remembered for his friendliness and devotion to hard work. Raylan Rios sees herself as a sports therapist and wants to be remembered as the girl that was loud and talkative.
I didn't hear it. I'm so sorry.
Alan Rivera.
The song I was waiting for already, and I didn't.
Looks to life as a crime scene investigator that is remembered for his laughter, organization, and overall scholarliness. Riker Roman, looking forward to success in high school and wants to be remembered for being happy all the time. Axel Ruiz, looking forward to becoming a sound engineer and wants to be remembered for being a good man, soccer player, and a wise and happy person who might even smile. Almost. Sage Solis, looking forward to a successful life and world travel, wanting to be remembered for academic excellence. Rebecca Sanchez, looking forward to becoming a lawyer that's remembered for her kindness, laughter, and bubbly personality. Brianna Santiago looks forward to life behind the lens as a photographer and wants to be remembered for being friendly. Marissa Satariano aspires to be a successful adult who wants to be remembered for her unique sense of humor and intelligence. Rashana Seymour looks forward to a life of success, who wants to be remembered as a great person with a beautiful smile, and there it is. Masaki Shimizu aspires to be a good friend to everybody who wants to be remembered for always being nice. Chloe Smith, looking forward to life as a successful adult. She wants to be remembered for her determination to succeed. Tyler So aspires to be a successful architect and wants to be remembered for doing something good for my country. Kylie Sweet also looks forward to a successful life and wants to be remembered for always having a smile on her face and for her friendliness. Julim Tang, also looking forward to becoming an architect that wants to be remembered as a good friend and a hard-working student. William Terlinden, looking forward to becoming a college professor, who wants to be remembered for winning Jeopardy twice. Journey Tolbert looks forward to life as a doctor and to be remembered for her friendliness. Michael Torres, who looks forward to becoming an engineer and an NFL player. He'd like to be remembered for academic excellence as a football player and the PE King. Delano Townsend, another scholar following into the law, and wants to be remembered for having a great debate. Alyssa Trujillo, also looking to become a photographer and wants to be remembered as being a great photographer. Ryan Uwe, looking forward to life as a U.S. Army Ranger and wants to be remembered for being real about life. Roman Valencia looks forward to becoming a successful businessman and being remembered for his jokes and athletic excellence. Isabella Velasco looks forward to life as a successful adult, wants to be remembered for her academic excellence, friendliness, and kindness. Miles Lee Womack would like to graduate from UC Santa Cruz, become a petroleum engineer, and to be remembered for how funny he was and his academic excellence. Looking forward to becoming a successful adult, remembered for her enthusiasm, academic excellence, and outgoing personality. Jake Wyatt. Looking forward to becoming an actor and being remembered as a funny, joyful human being. Melania looks forward to working with children with autism and to be remembered for her laughter, being a really good friend, and of course, her hair. And last but not least, Jackson Yonkers aspires to become a writer who is remembered for his sense of humor.
Well, parents and family, that concludes our promotion ceremony for 2015. So let's give the class of 2015 a huge round of applause. They are really something special. All right, as they process out, if you would stay out of the aisle, we would appreciate it because they just need to be able to get through. And then afterwards, they are all yours. They're free to go on to high school. So thank you for coming. So they'll be processing back down the aisle.